Used to be when people
Oke
talked about the end
guys,
of the world, we locked them up or laughed them off.
sekarang kita
Sometimes
lagi
both,
main game
but we
Assassin's
never
Creed
took
3
them
guys.
seriously.
Oke.
Maybe we should have.
Woi, awalnya
But I'm
gini
getting
nih.
ahead of
Oh,
myself.
jadi
Better
Assassin's
to
Creed
start
3
at the
ini
beginning
gini
with
ya
the
guys, apa
abduction of
namanya?
Desmond Miles,
Udah era
my
modern
son.
gitu ya.
This
Kan
boy
Assassin's
had
Creed
no
kan
ambition,
ini
no
kan
direction, no
zaman-zaman
plans
dulu
for the
gitu kan.
future.
Zaman-zaman
What he did have was a
Persia gitu kan.
heritage, one he
Sekarang nih
chose to
Assassin's Creed
deny.
ngambilnya
It
yang
nearly cost
era-era
him his
modern
life.
gitu. Oke, kita saksikan aja guys.
He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something.
Anjay,
The
gak
apple.
ngerti gua.
One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of
Guys, bahasa
ancient
Inggris.
technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous.
Apaan nih?
Most are held by a single group, and Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years.
Wih deh. Ah ini nih, ini kan Assassin's Creed yang biasanya kan, yang zaman-zaman ini kan, era-era ini. Tapi tadi tuh awalnya tuh masih baru. Oh cakep banget. That do bad.
It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies.
Backsoundnya ini banget ya, asik banget ya. Bawa kayak sensasi, bawa suasana tegang-tegang gimana gitu. Jadi ada semangat gimana gitu. Cocok lah pokoknya. Sama mamangnya lagi ngomong.
These next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage,
Anjay,
explored the
keren
lives
banget.
of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think.
Oh regenerasi itu kita kayaknya guys.
Soon we'll know that ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be.
21/12/12. Ini berapa hari setelah kiamat 2012?
Frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of
Keren ya,
He
ada
holds in
banyak
his
gitu.
hands the apple of Eden, and
Apa
we
nih?
stand at his
Reinkarnasi
side,
apa gimana
ready
nih?
to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Asik. Berawal dari sini nih. Iya, berarti dia ngambil suasananya itu masih era-era modern banget.
We're here. Let's go.
Nah, kalau itu gue tahu aku. Pergi. Ini kemana nih kita? Saya suruh ngikutin. Nabrak kan? Apa? Terus. Bersinar. Cuma nempel ke tembok aja bersinar. Berarti rahasianya nih. Oh, ini batu yang tadi dipegang itu. Apa namanya sih? Desmond Mile ya? Apa tadi? Tadi waktu cerita itu ada bacanya Desmond Mile gitu.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Selari ternyata.
I think we're here.
Langsung kebuka nih. Pleset dong. Gak bisa dong. Ya udahlah, masuk aja lah. Bisa lari tadi ya. Lompat. Wih, keren banget. Apaan tuh? Masih ya, teman kita dari sini tadi nggak ada. Kayak gitu doang nyala semua lampu. Kayak gitu doang nyala. Kayak apa ya? Modern banget ya, apa namanya, teknologinya. Berarti teknologinya tuh udah dipakai, udah modern banget. Ada yang ngomong nih.
You must find the key.
Son?
Bapaknya.
Sir.
Lah, gimana nih?
Here we go again.
Pingsan anjir.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You
Tapi bisa
collapsed
gerak.
and entered into a fugue state.
Lari.
So naturally you dropped
Bisa.
into the animus instead of, I don't
Ngeprint aja
know,
lah.
making sure I was okay.
Iya.
You weren't in any danger.
Iya.
Besides, the temple
Here.
appeared to be communicating
Lompat.
with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what
Here.
it wanted.
Lagi ngomong kita
Of
lompat.
course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key.
Wah. Mau
There's no
mukul dia.
idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
she...
Keren banget tadi.
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Udah selesai.
Okay, Desmond. While you were visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to
Bisa
run a
gerak
couple
nih.
of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
Wah,
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
apaan nih? Kita suruh jalan nih. Oke. Keren banget. Anak mudanya parkour. Asasinnya zaman modern parkour.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
Pak, keren banget. Gak bisa naik lagi. Ini samping nih. Naik kita. Serasa nonton Ninja Warrior. Naik. Loncat. Wih, kita parkour kayak cepat. Jago banget.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Wih,
All you have to do here is
kita bisa
jump the gap.
gini juga ya. Lompat tembok. Keren banget. Ya kan? Hat. Ini kemana? Oh, kesini. Kita diajarin maling coba. Anjir, keren banget. Allahu Akbar. Kok bisa ke sini? Wah, bisa naik lagi dong.
Synchronization levels look good.
Wah,
We should be able to build the
berubah.
world. Time to find out what the temple wants.
Bisa
from
jadi ini kita. Tapi nggak bisa lari nih. Ayolah, maju aja lah. Bisa sini ya? Nggak bisa.
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied.
Oh,
Don't forget your invitation.
kalau aku ya menurut aku kayaknya ini nih kayak masa lalunya gitu loh. Masa lalu. Pendahulunya itu loh.
Front of the opera house.
Kayaknya reinkarnasi
Be
deh.
quick about it. Don't
Tapi
expect
nggak
to
ngerti
be
juga
here
deh.
long. I'll bring her round at once.
Oh, tanda tanya. Ini tanda seru. Dia seru sana no. Sana ada apa? Gak ada apa-apa.
Invitation, please. Shall I
Bacot
take your
banget.
coat, sir?
Ini nggak tahu sama kita. Oh, bisa lari cepat. Nggak cepet-cepet amat.
You are requested to kindly find your seats.
Soalnya lari cepet, tapi nggak cepet-cepet amat.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
Oke.
My apologies.
Kita langin jalannya. Santai ngap, santai baik.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Apa kamu melihat dia? Wih, mata elang. Goal target. Mana? Itu. Wujah sendiri tuh. Tapi oh bener.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
Jadi dia nyari jalan gitu untuk naik gitu. Ini di situ kan. Kita kemana?
1,000 pardons.
Mulai beraksi. Santai aja ngap. Oke. Kemana nih? Kanan. Nggak ketahuan ya. Lagi hewe. Lagi nostalgia dia. Apa lur? Santai baik. Turun naik kita. Kosong nih. Kayaknya di sini nih masuknya. Iya. Cakep bet. Pick lock. Kita disuruh ini nih. Apa? Bukain kunci. Oke. Kita nonton dulu lah ya. Sayang banget kalau di skip nih. Biar tahu kita ceritanya. Apaan deh? Kalau gitu skip aja. Wih, M4. Ketahuan nggak? Enggak dong.
Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But all right, it's a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to famous.
Horor banget. Kalau jatuh gimana ya? Gagal langsung sih. Bukan karena skill ya jatuhnya. Gara-gara salahnya bukan karena skill gagal misinya. Karena kesalahan teknis. Buka. Ini nih Mamang tadi nih. Mamang yang jadi target nih.
Hey, Ethan. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Ada bocil. Ngeliat dia. Oh, kita nyuruh diam tuh ya dah. Diam aja ngap. Sentuy. Santai bet ya. Selur. Ketahuan kita. Mau dipukul dia. Padahal yang salah kita. Ini santai ngap. Santai. Santai selur. Santai. Wah, kita santai aja. Santai aja lur. Parah bet. Ceweknya dijulakin.
Where are you going?
I'll search in on here. You search down there. Very well. Find anyone, give a shout.
It, santai ngap, santai. It, santai.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Udah sampai sini aja kita.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command. Although a job of this magnitude will require
Kita disuruh ke Amerika kita.
Of course. Upon this paper,
Kalau ini
the names
ngerti
of
gua.
5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Misi pertama nih. Di mana nih? Laut nih. Jadi pindah ke laut. Oh, hari kedua, Atlantik Ocean.
Some fresh air might do me good.
Wih, go to upper deck. Oke. Tapi kita bisa ngomong nih sama ini di peta. Ngomong aja.
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Oke, ngap. Tapi kita di peta ngomong lagi aja lah.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
Dokter.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
Ngomong gitu aja. Wih, di peta ada dadu. Kita suruh main judi apa? Lah ayo. Apa nih? Play game? Lah ayo. Play first? Yes. Yes. Long line. Oh. Gak ngerti sih. Apa ini? Kacau loh. Nah. Bisa gitu. Satu doang banyak pikir deh. Cuman ini bisa jalan. Nope. Udah pusing gamenya, mainannya. Menang lagi kita. Wah, kapten nih.
Captain?
Captain.
Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
And then
Apa
all
nih?
will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence.
Jadi masalah dia.
You might want to head back to your car.
Lah ayo.
Top deck's no place for tender parnels.
So I thought. And yet,
Manjak gelut.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Apa nih? Bacot put ya. Pukul. Ngelak dulu kita. Apa nih, kita suruh nahan dulu. Gak bisa mukul nih. Mau mukul nih. Ayo. Bisa mukul nih. Mati. Langsung lesu dia. Banyak bacot bet ya. Nah, ayo. Ayo. Bacot bet. It. Bacot bet. Jago juga dia. Bacot bet. Banyak bacot bet. Lah. Ini makin kurus lagi musuhnya. Oh enggak ya, ini ya musuhnya. Ayo. Langsung selesai. Curang dia. Oh, fish. Pisaunya langsung kita rebut dong.
Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These fought. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
Keren bet. Woi, kita sering ngikutin kapten
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Oh, kita ini apa sebenarnya?
Look,
Wakil kapten apa ya?
In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Santai aja ngap. Nah, kemana nih? Bawah. Udah ke bawah nih. Apaan coba tadi? Ini malam-malamnya nih.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
Aduh.